Should you buy the three highest paying dividend stocks in the S&P 500? Not the three highest yielding that's available, the three highest in the S&P 500. What's the difference? The difference is the S&P 500 is a little bit safer. All stocks, though, do your research. There's two main ways to make money from stocks: price appreciation and dividends. So the company pays dividends, and the price of the stock goes up. So it's even better when you have both of those situations. So on the surface, it makes sense that dividend-seeking investors would naturally go for the companies offering the highest dividend yields. But a company's dividend yield itself doesn't tell the full story. Other business factors should be considered. So below are the S&P 500 three highest paying dividend stocks currently. I own two personally. So let's get right into it. The top three right here: Altria Group, paying a 9% dividend yield. Dividend Energy pays a 6.73% dividend yield, and AT&T pays a 6.35% dividend yield. I personally don't have Altria. I've never really held that. I currently have Dividend Energy and AT&T. I believe those will be a long-term great stock to hold. Not only I believe they have price appreciation, and they have a very nice dividend yield, and we'll see later in the video that they do have good cash flow to maintain those dividends. Let's go over Altria Group. Altria is America's largest tobacco company. It was really popular about 5 years ago, but with the recent popularity in vaping and the less popularity in smoking cigarettes, Altria has kind of scared a lot of investors. They have the reservations, and rightfully so. I'm the same way. I don't want to get into a company, not saying that it's a dying company. They could branch off and come out with a new product and see their sales skyrocket, but this is just one I would be a little weary of. Personally, I'm not going to touch it, but it's routinely on top of the S&P 500's dividends top. So let's move on. Dividend Energy. I really like this company. I've held it for many years. Dividend Energy is a company specializing in oil and natural gas exploration, development, and production. It has a unique dividend structure that you don't see often. Instead of a base yearly amount paid out in quarterly installments, which is very common, most of them pay out in quarters. This company has a base dividend amount and a variable amount based on its latest cash flow. So I kind of like that because it's less risky. If they have a set dividend, sometimes that can't be maintained, but this variable amount, I really like that. So the current base dividend is 22, and the total is 44 cents. Based on their cash flow, it could be subject to change. So moving on, let's talk about AT&T. AT&T, it dropped significantly a little bit ago, price-wise, after years of well-documented missteps, namely in its media and entertainment ambitions. AT&T seems to be getting back to its core telecom business. They're going back to what they're known for. So despite slashing its dividend in half in 2022, AT&T continues to offer one of the higher dividends in the S&P 500. And while many investors, myself included, appreciate this benefit, others have had reservations about investing in AT&T because of questions about the dividend stability. I had those same questions back in 2022 and currently, and it does make sense considering that the dividend is the main appeal of investing in the telecom giant. over 6%. That's very nice, but concerns about AT&T's dividend have mostly eased, though, as the company's free cash flow has surged in the past year. So cash flow is important, guys, when you are evaluating companies. I think it's important to focus on AT&T's free cash flow because it provides a clear picture of the company's financial health and ability to sustain or increase the dividends and cover debt obligations. AT&T expects a massive 2024 free cash flow to come in between 17 billion and 18 billion, which is more than enough to cover both. So AT&T's looking really good right now. Telecom is an industry that's becoming increasingly more important as the world becomes more digitally connected and reliant on technology, both personally and professionally. Because AT&T is one of the top players in the field, I feel comfortable holding it for the long haul, which I have. So even though it says this in this article, they're right. So you guys do your research. Those are the top three. They're all pretty good. If you like money, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button. It's right there, right there. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Talk to you on the next one.